A's Extra.
Chatham takes on YD today at Veterans Field, and before first pitch, it's time for the Manager Show. Joe Puccio and Tom Holliday here as always. Tom, we got some fog rolling through today. You think we're going to get this game in?
Well, daytime fog's kind of different. It's hard to read. Normally when it does that, there's some rain somewhere in the forecast. So, I looked at it earlier, and today it's not supposed to rain at all. Now, tonight it is, and then into tomorrow, but the fog, I've never been able to figure out the fog. It's the fog's, we said a couple years ago about it. So, anyway, if it does, it does. If it comes in, it does. I can't beat Mother Nature, ever.
Do you know how fog's made?
It has to be overboiling water somewhere. I just don't know where it's overboiling.
Condensation. Yeah.
Yes.
I guess
I don't know if I cheated in that course or if I looked over somebody's shoulder, but I don't know what fog, where it comes from or how.
What's the worst grade you got in school?
I think I had a C. I had C's.
All right. C's get degrees, that's what they say.
Yeah, now you're in a different level here. I didn't get anything other than a B after I graduated. All my graduate work was all A's and B's, so
there you go.
I was smart for a little while.
Tom Holliday, a smart fella here at Veterans Field. So, Tom, let's talk about some baseball quick. No runs on 2 hits yesterday. What do you think the offense has to do to get the ball in play?
Not much. That's about as low as it goes. 2 hits. About this time last year, we got no hit, and I remember that. And last night, we were so dead. Of course, it never helps when, you go out and you got a guy on a mound that you think is going to be a game setter. And, Dirk got hit so hard early, it was almost like, wow, who are we playing here? But they were on their game. And by the time Dirk figured it out and pitched good, like his last 2 innings, we were out of the game. And their kid was just spinning it all over the place and pitching. And so we got frustrated. We hit a lot of rollover outs, a lot of dead fly pop-ups. We were just like energyless. But game got away early, and yet in the 8th, Schubert hits with the bases loaded. He hits a rocket. If it goes in the corner, you're at 6-3. You're back in the game, and it just didn't happen. After that, we were almost cashed it in, and we pitched good after the 3rd inning, but the game was over.
Keaton Kent started at shortstop last time out. That was a position that you've wanted to put him at this summer, and how'd you think it went?
Well, I went out of my way to try to figure out, where do these kids see themselves playing down the road in the big leagues? And then some of them didn't play a whole lot at their school. So, and when the school doesn't offer an opinion, by not playing them their freshman year, you're kind of sticking your neck out by just throwing him at shortstop. So we've been working with him Marty's been working his rear end off with the infielders to try to see where they really fit. And, that's what he likes, and I watched him last night. It's okay. There's a chance. It would be a big shortstop. There's some agility stuff that might come into question, but we'll watch him again tonight. I want kids happy. I want them, a happy player is a good player. A kid that's unhappy and you throw him in positions he doesn't want to play, sometimes somebody's got to play that decision maker. And if Caden thinks he's a shortstop, I'm going to let him get it off his chest. And we're working with him on a daily basis. We don't want to overwork him. We don't want to, knock the energy out of these kids, which you got to be real careful of. But I was satisfied with him yesterday.
Tom, I have to call you a liar real quick because I saw you drive into the Veterans Field the other day. You called your car an old piece of crap. I beg to differ. You have a nice car. Can you tell the fans about it?
I don't even know what it is.
You call it the Fred Flintstone car.
Yeah, because my feet, when I get in it, I have to sit down first, and I feel like my feet are hitting rocks when I go over a rock. And I've never driven a car that small in my life. I'm an SUV guy. And honestly, I'm not going to tell you the name of the car because I'm going to have that company come after me. So
4 wheels,
if you really
a
want
gas
to borrow
pedal.
that car, you can borrow it anytime you want.
All right. Well, we're going to have to trade cars on a future manager show.
Go on down there and get it.
All right. Tom, thanks for the time.
You bet.